here's the original stairs that used to lead down. They used to do a bunch of farming and stuff to help keep the cost down for the state, which is where the area I just left. So, as you can see, it's changed into a park now. But this section that I'm showing you right here would have been their farmland. It's all terraced off. So, it's a pretty interesting place. Like I said, it was originally purchased from the Indians back in the 1850s. They had about 500 acres or so. Okay. Let's go take a look at this. The building you see in the background, we'll get to it. That's the administration building, the oldest building on site. Again, built in 1884. This place has got a wild past if you do some research on it. So here's some of the plaques of the places that, the buildings that were here. There was a Keller building that's been torn down. So here's the men's dormitory. It was erected in 1952. And they added on to this place quite a bit, pretty regular. So it's pretty interesting. Here's their treatment building. Again, it's tore down. I know where most of this stuff is, so I'll explain it as I get closer to that area. Another woman's, I think they had two women's dormitories and one women's treatment hospital. So, and then they made a nurses' dormitory. They had a hospital. They had a tuberculosis wing. They had quite a bit of stuff. Like I said, this is the only building left standing, which I'm not real happy about, but at least they left one of them, as opposed to, like Morristown College, where they dozed it all to the ground. You pretty much wiped off everything that was there, and you wouldn't even know the place existed unless you did some research. So this has just been restored. I think it was 2016, so it's in pretty good shape. One of the pictures I saw, this whole awning up here in front fascia was tore off and replaced. So they've done a pretty good job of keeping it true to what it should look like. And again, so going to the right here, back over, obviously that's a pretty big building just for administration purposes. Right now, the city of Knoxville has it, and the Parks and Recreation Department uses it. And they've restored the inside and stuff. It's pretty nice. We've been in it. But like I said, it pretty much the outside, other than putting new windows in it and stuff, pretty much looks authentic to what it was. They did a few small modifications, because on this side here where we're going to, on the left side of it, would have been the men's wing, and it was actually connected to this building at one point. The women's was not. It was a hallway. I've been in the building. That's where the hallway would go into the other wing, and so they've bricked over it with pretty close to bricks that have been torn down from another facility. And so all over here where the cars are and stuff would have been the men's dormitory. Let's see if I can get this to zoom back out. There we go. So it's a pretty good place, pretty good size. So I'm kind of interested to see why this one looks like a castle and the rest of it looked kind of like Queen Anne and Victorian style. Don't quite understand that. The awful things, shock treatment, lobotomies, stuff that we kind of frown upon nowadays. So let's see if we can find. Yeah, here they are. That's what I thought they were. So here's some of the old stairs that went somewhere else, obviously, which I'm guessing would be the cottages down the bottom down there that have been tore down also. But pretty neat. You can tell by it, just the way everything's nice and shallow and built. These are pretty old. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. I wish there was more to show